Greetings. I didn't hit the power button on the thing, but now I have hit the power button on the thing, and we are good. No, because the thing is, like, it never turns off. Like, it never turns off. So, like, I sit down, like, when I record stuff, I just sit down and hit go, and then everything is done. So I don't know why that was, but we're here, folks. Rest in peace to the Spawncast. What up, Cat is back. Good to see you in here, my channel member brethren. What's going on to everyone else? So did John really take down the video? Because I can't watch John's video. Like, I can't. They're just they're too much for me. They're like I like the guy, but like the thing. Okay, here's the thing about John is everything he says in a video, he already says it to us in not only a group chat on Twitter, but when we're playing games. It's just like Call of Duty, and like we're playing Call of Duty, and he's just like going over all of his stuff, you know, and it's just like, fuck, man. Like, I already know this. We've already talked about this. But yeah, so the Spawncast thing, I'll just be open about it. Like I said, I didn't really watch his video. So if you guys have any questions about it, you know, feel free to ask them. If you give money, I'll definitely answer it. But yeah, so like when the Spawncast you kind of have to look at like what the Spawncast was. When the Spawncast first started out, it was literally like we didn't know what we were doing. We didn't know like we didn't know that this would actually grow into something, and we were all just kind of happy to do it just because it was something to do. We were all very, very new to full-time YouTube content creation. And so like in those initial days, like it was fun. You know, you had a revolving door of characters, some worse than others, but like it was, you know, it wasn't, I'm trying to think of a certain word, but I don't know what it is. It was just it was fun. It was very free flowing. You know, nobody really knew who X era, that's funny. No one really knew like what this was going to become and what this was going to be. And then it kind of started feeling like work, you know? And like I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. As things grow, obviously things change within it. And it started to get to a point where it felt monotonous for certain people on the cast, where it was like, especially when we started to kind of branch off, because we now the Spawncast isn't dead. It's just it's going. I think he's doing it once a month now. Yeah, maybe that's a good word. Secrets, like forced, because it was just like, even if it was a down week, like you were still talking about stuff, and it was like, you know, does anyone really care about this stuff? Yeah, John is the biggest fucking piece of shit in the world, but like he's one of my best friends in this game. Like people misconstrue me. If I talk shit to you regularly, it's because we're friends. If I'm not friends with someone, I just ignore them. I don't talk to them. They are just like non-existent in my world. Like that's how I communicate with my friends. That's how I communicate. Like Modern Vintage Gamer, fuck him. Do you know how many terrible things I say about this man? Like all the time, like when we're playing games and stuff. That's you know, that's the homie. I'm allowed to do so. That's something else too. Like people think that like they could just make the same jokes. And 02K, like that might be in your world, but I come from a world where we bust each other's balls. Like that's just what we do. And like MVG gives it back to me as good as I give it to him. Usually not as good, but it's just how I operate. It's how I am. And if people don't like it, that's fine. But yeah, it started to get to a point where it was just like you know what it was? It kind of got a little bit stale, I feel. Cuz you got to remember this has been going on for like 5 years plus. Like this is not a new spring chicken. And when you're making videos about stuff and then you're talking about it again outside of the video, it's like, it gets a little bit monotonous. And I feel like, when it became more of a dedicated crew and then people weren't able to make it for whatever reason, because that's another thing. People don't realize like it never really was like very structured or anything like that. It was just, yeah, we're gonna fucking talk, and then it's like, okay, let's talk. Like that's kind of how it was. So, it's nothing personal at all. People have, if you look, like, okay, like I said, this has been going on like 5 or 6 years, right? If you look at where everyone is in life from that point to this point, life has changed for a lot of people. John's got a lot more kids. I finally bought a place, MVG moved, Max moves every month, OJ moved, like, Miss Click had a kid. We brought in someone new with Josie. Nate started working more. Like, things change. You know what I'm saying? So, it's not dead. It's just changing, and it's changing into something that's more beneficial for people. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, Jack, I always tell John that he's gotten laid 3 times in life, and that was when he had his 3 kids. But like, it's and I mean, yeah, money does play a role in it too, to some degree, because, like, let's keep this a buck. John built that brand. John built that podcast. John built all of that. Does John deserve the super chats? Does John deserve the money? Of course he does. But in the same breath, sometimes you look at it and you're like, well, shit, maybe I could have done a podcast this week and made some money too. I mean, it wasn't a super driving factor or anything like that, but it was kind of just, it's, for me at least, it was more so the monotony. Every Saturday night, we're talking about the stuff that we talked about in the week, and now we're talking about it again. You kind of already know how people feel about it. So, yeah, and I mean, that Darth Nugget, that kind of falls on me. I probably need to stream more. I probably need to do more streams and stuff like that because people seem to like them. But yeah, when wrestling's on, when wrestling pay-per-views are on, when the Knicks are playing, AEW has a show Sunday or Saturday nights. My uncle does a lot of parties at his house on Saturday nights. I usually would skip or miss those things because I wanted to do the show, because I'm the type of person where I would be like, all right, John, who's on tonight? And let's say MVG's busy, Nate's exhausted, Click is tending to the baby, Max is doing Max things, and it's him, Josie, OJ, and Evan. And I'm like, fuck, well, I need to come on now because I feel bad. You know what I'm saying? I don't, there needs to be some variety on here. You're going to kind of know, somebody's got to make it, because it's a show. At the end of the day, it's a show. It's supposed to be, people are supposed to feel things. You're supposed to get mad at stuff. Now, I don't know if all the other cast members realize that it's a show, but in my mind, it's a show. It's entertainment. Sometimes I say things completely off the wall because I want to get a reaction out of people, because that's what makes it a fun show. The Gaming Trodes with a $5 dono. I miss the old vibes, but I wish everyone the best. And I mean, thank you, Gaming Trodes, for the dono, but like, it's just like, you got, well, what did stupid MVG say? Been on the cast since 2019. Sean sucks, but he speaks the truth here. Like, you know, you got to make it entertainment. You have to make it interesting. That's why I say some off the wall stuff sometimes, because I want to get not only a reaction from the audience, but I want to get a reaction out of the panel members. I want to get a reaction out of, you know, John, because, you know, he's a very tight person. DC Fat Cat, member of the RGT Army for 20 months. I miss the old Kanye. I don't like the new Kanye. No, it's funny. Never been a fan of Kanye. I liked him when he was a producer. I never liked him as a rapper, though. You thought the donations were divided among the cast members. You thought wrong. But once again, that's because, like, I think like a lot of people are potentially misconstruing what I said. When we started out, there wasn't donations. It wasn't a money-making machine. You know what I'm saying? And as it grew, we never really did anything to kind of, like, make it so that, you know, people got a split of it, because that's a fucking headache in and of itself. Because your money, you know, it gets separated into different categories on your YouTube studio, but it all comes to you in the same place. So that's a nightmare in and of itself. And I wouldn't want to deal with something like that. And I'm sure he didn't want to deal with something like that. So I don't blame him for any of that. It's just the fact of the matter. John Safe Take Downey. He's a fuck. Fansby with 50 ARS. I don't know what ARS is, but that's awesome. Each show will still be special. Keep it up. You're the best wrestling YouTuber. Thank you. I do pride myself on being a wrestling YouTuber. I don't think that's a good idea, Roger. Like, I don't know. Like, some Kanye is decent, but like my favorite Kanye stuff is when he was the producer of it. Like, I never really got into his rap or anything like that. Fansby, welcome to the RGT Army. Appreciate your broski. Black Metal Gamer. How dare you stream bait me? Unsubbed, disliked. It's not. The Spawncast, as you know it, is dead. It's just changing. So it's kind of dead. Yeah, and that was the thing that, you know, I thought was a good thing to bring in Ryan, because, you know, everyone kind of has their own niche, and like Ryan kind of brought in a different perspective of the things. So I thought that was pretty cool. I love Blaze, but Blaze usually does his own shit on Saturday nights sometimes. Oh, Spawncast is on for tonight? Well, I don't know if I'm on. There's NBA playoffs and all that sort of stuff. I might pop in there though. Hello, Anthony. John going out like Poochie. I need to go now. I want to point out to you that Nintendo themselves confirmed through one of their surveys that The Thousand Year Door is a remake. Well, usually remakes run and look better than your original game. And, well, yes, it may look better. Does it run better? Oh, I love Jack Move. I would have Jack Move, because imagine John and Jack Move like having a conversation about something. Like, that would be tremendous. That would be like so much fun. I think that would be amazing just to see them have a dialogue, because John doesn't know nothing about that. Like, John's not from that that part of the world. Like, that would be great. I would love just John and Jack Move. Call it Jack and John, and they just do a show together. Like, that's a license to print money. What is NF? No Fear? Remember No Fear clothes? And like the redneck dudes used to put like big No Fear stickers on their truck. Jack Move is fucking hilarious. Jack Move is one of my favorite YouTubers because he just does not care. He does not care. What up, I-Man? Red Hiney Monkey. That's the interesting question. So what's going to happen to the after shows and other shows? I assume, I don't want to talk for OJ, but I could see OJ just still doing it, like doing his own fucking thing because it's lucrative for him. So I could see him still doing that, and I'm gonna try to stream on my own more. Like, I suck at streaming. Like, I have to be in a mood to stream because I'm not playing the stuff. I'm not playing games and, trying to play good, because then you just get shit talkers. You're like, you're not playing the game. You suck at the game. It's like, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to talk to people. Major mistake ending Spawncast. Everyone is taking their ball and going home. Kudos to John for keeping it afloat. You can tell he wanted it to continue. Shame for the fans who relied on the show. Major mistake ending Spawncast. You do realize that it's John's show, right? So, like, let's say all your workers, they don't feel like working and they leave or something like that. Like, what do? You would hire more workers, right? Like, I think John also realizes it became stale. And you have to remember, I talk to that dude every day. So if that's the optics you take away from it, Chris, I'm not going to say that's incorrect, but I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily accurate. Nerd Crave. Y'all don't realize how important you've been to my YouTube journey over the years. Thank you, says Nerd Crave with a $6.99 Canadian. You can call me buddy, and you can call me guy. What is it? I'm not your guy, pal. You can call me pal. You can call me buddy. Thank you, Nerd Crave. I appreciate that. All right, let's see. Where am I here? John made an update. He's not ending the cast. He's going to rework it for a weekly option. Okay. I don't know what that man is doing. Drummer Punk, member for 20 months of the RGT Army. It's sad, but also new beginnings in a way, life. When a door closes, a window opens. And if it doesn't open, you got to open it. You gotta do something. No, there's no beef. I talk to this jackass every day. Literally every day. Arrow. That's kind of funny. Yeah, I think John did remove the video, which I didn't know going into this. So, yeah. That's kind of news to me. We keeping ladies' night on Game and Talk? Yeah. So, like, and that's another thing. We've kind of taken the Spawncast, but, like, branched it out into ways that work better for other people. So, like, Nate is able to record Friday nights, but he's not able to record Saturday nights when the Spawncast is live. So him and John do direct Xbox. Game and Talk. You got Josie, you got Celia, who's new to the fold. You got Nate and me, because Nate is free on Wednesday nights. So, it's more so about taking the Spawncast and going from something that's, a single entity and kind of expanding it a bit more. Why did Dreamcast guy leave? He didn't. He is always, like, he has the same link that everyone else has it. It's just, I guess he's busy. Like, he just kind of does his own thing. He's in his own little world, with all his crazy women and stuff like that. Like, no. Cybernetic says, so essentially the Spawn Network killed the Spawncast. No, the Spawn Network kind of saved the Spawncast in a way. So, yeah. Because it allowed for something different. Like that's really what it boils down to, is a lot of people were just very fucking bored with it. And it became like it just became monotonous for a lot of us. You know? Dreamcast guy is replacing Jim Ryan at Sony. You're not wrong. What was that video John deleted? He showed his penis in it. It was a whole big thing on Twitter. They got really mad at him. So there you go. So basically, this new system, we're getting 3 small shows, then 1 big show. Exactly. It's spreading it out more. It's making it so that it's spread out more. It's a bit more free flowing. You know what I'm saying? It's a bit more natural. Like, so take Game and Talk, for instance. If we don't have shit to talk about, I tell the girls, I'm like, come up with some ideas. I don't give a fuck what it is. Come up with some ideas. And they'll come up with some batshit crazy ideas that, like, I never thought of. And I'm just like, yeah, cool, run it. Like, it's nice because it gives different perspectives. Matthew Hammond, the $4.99. You're looking good today. Thank you. I appreciate your videos. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Matthew. That was very kind of you. I'm feeling good today. I got up early, even though I didn't sleep great last night. Got up early, washed the car because I had some paint stuff done to it yesterday. Just touch up spots. Then I went to Grandma's for lunch, and I got a bunch of lunch or leftovers that I brought home. I'm not going to say what I'm laughing at, but I'm laughing at things. Dwayne, but wouldn't the topics be redundant if we get 3 shows and 1 big show discussing everything? Who's calling me? Hold on a second. Hello? Yo, what's up? I got to talk to her. So I'm actually doing a live stream right now. So I'll get up with you either today or tomorrow and let you know what's up. All right, brother. All right, man, later. Sorry. That was the paint man, actually. I'm getting him to go do my grandma's car because she hit something like fucking 8 years ago and it's still there, and I'm like, this looks ridiculous. We need to fix this. Hoping for Cavs. And what was I talking about before? There was something I read and I wanted. Grandma's good. She's good. No, it wasn't John. It was the paint man. Danny the paint guy. Oh, yeah, and then I went to Grandma's for lunch. And then I came home. Everything changes into the eyes of love. Yeah, everyone's... If you really paid attention to it, everyone's always known about Diddy. Diddy's always been a piece of shit. What's the lunch meat of the day? What did we have for lunch? We had pasta, meatballs, and sausage. We had chicken, wings, and homemade potato wedges. There was pizza. There was some sort of cobbler. I'm not really big on a cobbler. Cobbler's not really my favorite thing in the world. Yeah, like that was lunch. That was the spread for lunch. So suffice to say, I have a bag like this big, um, of food that I brought home. Oh no, 50's the real one, dude. 50's the man. Colt Eastwood for Direct Xbox. You need professional, unbiased reporting. That'd be something. Do I like Taco Bell? Yes. Look at MVG trying to be the voice of reason here. Why does he have a weird star by his name? What does that mean? Are you a channel member? If not, you should be, you cheap old fuck. Do I do yard work? No, I don't. I have a homeowners association thing, and they do it for me. But the HOA likes me, so it works good. I feel the show is monotonous, but the viewers still love the show regardless. It's a strange place to be. I mean, yeah, and no. Okay, they don't provide me relief. Like, yeah, no. Why does the homeowners association like me? I don't know, but they do, and they're always very nice to me. Yeah, there's HOA fees, but I also live in the Northeast, and with snow and stuff, like they're in the neighborhood like the night before the snow comes. So like that in and of itself is worth every homeowners association fee. Is right. And see, Evan knows the deal. Evan is the right-hand man of this. Just got to trick John into more free-form topics and let's talk about this thing from last Monday. Exactly. Because if we're talking about something from Monday on Saturday, there's a chance that at least 3 of us have made a video on it. John, myself, OJ. If it's anything substantial. Then you also have social media, tweets being made, polls being made, this, that, or the other. So it's like by the time you get to Saturday, you've already talked about it multiple times. And it's like, oh, what do you think about this? It's like, I mean, I think everyone that, because it's like everyone that wants to know what your thoughts are has already watched your content. They've already seen your tweets. They've already looked at your social medias to see what you had to say about it. So you're not really bringing anything new to the table. You're just saying what you already said. So while some people, it may be new to them, those people don't like you to begin with. Like those people don't like you to begin with because they're not fucking with you. So that way, if we do it once a month, there's no filler. You're not talking about some bullshit filler topic. Evan is the unsung hero of the podcast. Like, you're not talking about some bullshit filler topics. You're talking about substantial things. You see what I'm saying? Now we're getting it. Now we're getting it. Now everything is understanding. I didn't leave. I just had stuff going on. Like a Knicks playoff game, I'm going to watch that. A wrestling, what was the other thing? I don't know. There was some stuff going on. To some degree, Emilio, but you're not going to, you're gonna, only going to focus on topics that are substantial. You know? You're only going to focus on topics. So like, okay, I got a good example for you, Emilio. You're only going to talk about a topic that people are still talking about. You get what I'm saying? So like, fucking, you know, this crappy handheld that I have, you know, maybe this has a 1 week lifespan. After a week, nobody's going to talk about this. Nobody's going to care. You're going to be talking about things that are resonating. And that honestly is kind of a problem with the, what's up, Purdue? What's up, Ram? That honestly is kind of one of the problems with the show is that you're talking about stuff that, you know, a week later, nobody's going to care about. It's just going to be stuff that, you know, it's not long-term information. And here's the thing, people. Nothing is written in stone here. Nothing is written in stone. So it's not like I love Kids Move. Are you familiar with Kids Move's music library? Yeah, evergreen. That's the word I'm looking for. X Era 404, welcome to the RGT squad. Appreciate you, broski. Yeah, like gaming is just a little bit Dwayne. No, what's that? Hold on, we're gonna pull up some Kids Move here. And we're gonna listen to it together because I'm a weirdo. I think that this is fuck. Hold on, I gotta find it. No, not that. You know, you want to keep it entertaining. You want to talk about things that people are genuinely interested in. You don't want a bunch of filler. You don't want a bunch of nonsense. Yeah, there you go, MPG. Bring Boogie on as a guest. Okay, we're trying to grow things. We're not trying to murder things. That dude, I don't know what's up with that dude, man. That dude is out there. Hold on. Where is my favorite Kids Move song? I need to like save it into a playlist. Ram, member of the RGT squad for 20 months. W stream. W human, Ram. W human. Player Essence, welcome to the RGT army. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh God, Trauma Vita. You came just in time, OJ. We're about to listen to my favorite Kids Move song. If I could fucking find it. I don't know the name of it. I just know the lyrics of it. And for some reason, is it Do You Wanna? Oh, I think that's it. Yes, yes. Yes. All right. It's time.
With Fargo, the new virtual assistant from Wells Fargo.
I got to skip the ad because I'm not on my main account. So there's advertisements, and I'll bring it up so we can watch it together. I mean, this is just quality, okay? This is just everything from the lyrics to the music video. No, I don't have ad block. I support content creators. Fucking Bead. What's up, Legendary Link? X Era $5 dono. Evan, make parody newsways with RGT happen one time. I'll watch it a million times. Someone actually did that once. And it was pretty good. All right, here we go. This is the best song in the world. I mean, the editing.
Girl, that has got me fiending. Lord, tell me I must be dreaming. I want it, girl, and I mean it. I wanna fuck, that ain't no secret. Can I get that ass right now?
Oh, wait, no, it doesn't go to that part yet. Hold on.
Lord, tell me I must be dreaming. Can I get that ass right now? 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 Girl, that ass got me fiending. Lord, tell me I must be dreaming. I want it, girl, and I mean it. I wanna fuck, that ain't no secret. Girl, I gotta know, do you wanna fuck? Please tell me, baby, do you wanna fuck? Do you wanna fuck? Cause girl, I gotta know. Do you wanna fuck? Do you wanna fuck it? Please tell me, baby, do you wanna fuck? Do you wanna fuck? Cause girl, that ass got me fiending.
And then there's more. There's more. He talks about getting an erection. It's great.
Dreaming. I want that girl and I mean it. I wanna fuck, that ain't no secret. Girl, I want it. I think I need it. You got me fiending. I can't believe it. I got an erection. Here comes the injection. And when it's time to come, I'll be ejecting. Girl, I want you. I don't know what to do. Girl, I'm so glued. And I'm so amused. Can I have it? Can I have it, baby? Can I have it, girl? Can I have it, baby? Can I get that ass right now? Can I get that ass right now? Now? Can I get that ass right now? Can I get that ass right now? Now? Can I get that ass right
Poor
now?
Drake.
Can I get that ass
Poor
right
Drake
now?
got sucked into this.
Can I get that ass right now? Can I get that ass right now? Now? Girl, I gotta know. Do you wanna fuck? Do you wanna fuck? And please tell me, baby, do you wanna fuck? Do you wanna fuck? Cause girl, I gotta know. Do you wanna fuck? Do you wanna fuck? And please tell me, baby, do you wanna fuck? Do you wanna fuck? Cause girl, that ass got me fiending. Lord, tell me I must be dreaming.
It's 3 minutes. The song is Kids Move, Do You Wanna? Available on YouTube. I think I even have one of the top comments. See, look, this is pure art, and I've been singing it the past 2 days. Like he's got some good songs. Like it's good stuff. This one's not bad either. This is when he was trying to. He's got a Game Pass song.
Xbox.
Xbox.
Xbox. Xbox. Xbox. Xbox. Xbox. Xbox. Xbox.
Xbox. Xbox.
Xbox. Xbox.
Xbox.
Xbox. Xbox. Xbox.
Game Pass, Game Pass. Got it on my PC and my Xbox. Game Pass, Game Pass. Keep adding games to my backlog. They say it got no games, man. Don't know what they saying. I just think they hating. Stuck on that PlayStation. Game Pass, Game Pass. Got it on my PC and my Xbox. It has 3.
The best part is I'm pretty sure Kids Move is married. So I wonder what his wife's reaction was to that, to his song. Like, has she ever seen it before? Oh, it's so good. Thank you, MVG, you British bastard, for the donation. Against my better judgment, here's some money. No, against your. I mean, this is entertaining, pal. You got arguably one of the greatest songs ever. Like, oh yeah, he's got another one. Halo Gears Forza. This is kind of a hood classic too. This one's just audio.
Yeah, best spot. Halo Gears and Forza. If you can't take the heat, get the fuck out of gaming. If you don't like the games, get the fuck out of gaming. Got my Halo Gears and Forza. Halo Gears and Forza. Halo Gears and Forza. Halo Gears and Forza. If you can't take the heat, get the fuck out of gaming. If you can't take the heat, get the fuck out of gaming. Got my Halo Gears and Forza. Halo Gears and Forza. Halo Gears and Forza. Halo Gears and Forza. If you can't take the heat, get the fuck out of gaming. If you can't take the heat, get the fuck out of gaming. I'm on my Halo Gears and Forza. Bitch, I thought I told ya. I'm gaming 4K Ultra. Textures make you throw up. No anime.
Tetris make you throw up because of the 4K Ultra. This is the Kids Move podcast. We're just promoting all Kids Move's music. Truly epic $2 donation. Spawn got some heat for that Spawncast vid. That's John for you. John likes warm weather where he could take his shirt off, but not too much heat. Lil Yachty is not happy about the Halo Gears and Forza. Halo Gears and Forza. Halo Gears and Forza. Kids Move could save the world. Like, not just the Spawncast. What's up, Levon? Oh, what's the status thing? Bro, that is crazy. How they did him so dirty like that. Like, shit like that just is ridiculous, in my opinion. And then they, like, refollowed him or something like that. Like, all sorts of stuff. Play the other hit Breakup is on Jack's channel. Okay. That's not the 15 one, right? I'm not trying to... Jiggy Tape 2, Breakup.
This girl got me stressing, man. Always breaking up. Making up.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Fighting in the morning, texting in the evening. Every time we do it, I get that special feeling. Breaking up, making up, breaking up, making up, breaking up, making up, breaking up, making up. Why we do it?
I don't know.
Why we do it?
I don't know.
Why we do it?
I don't know.
Why we do it?
I don't
That's
know.
why we breaking up, making up, breaking up,
Yeah.
making up, breaking up, making up, breaking
All right,
up,
let's say-
making up.
Baby, you love to argue, I love the sex, you love the feeling. I hate the stress, it's like every other day, girl, you seem upset. I don't say shit back, won't waste my breath. Looking all mad when you sitting on the couch. You roll your eyes and you staring pout. Every other day you try calling me out, and I don't really understand what that's all about. You say
The
you
beat
wanna
is
leave,
hard.
but you never seem to go. Say you wanna break, but you never seem to know. And when I try to leave, girl, you always say no. Then we head up the stairs and you taking off your clothes. You fuss and fight, all these problems, make up sex but never solve them. I don't understand it, baby. I just know we got some problems.
Fighting in the morning,
That
in the evening.
I can't with that.
Every time we do it, I get that special feeling. Breaking up, making up, breaking up,
Like-
making up, breaking up, making
We went too hard on the phaser. Like, a phaser is good. You know, it can make a guitar sound good. It can make audio sound good. But we went a little too hard on the phaser there. A little too hard. Just in my opinion. You know, we could have... Oh, God. You don't... don't look at the words on the sidebar. Let's go back to the full screen. That was a song. That was a song. We went way too hard on the lean as well. Yeah, I saw that, Herbie. That's fine. You got to scare away people sometimes. You want 50% of the people to laugh and 50% of the people to be horrified at what you're doing. That way you get a good mixture. Yeah, I'm very impatient when it comes to music creation. So it's hard for me. I'm never really satisfied. You know? And plus, like, I used to know my way around Fruity Loops. But I don't anymore. And like that makes it tough. Because I don't really know any sort of music software. Verum Verbi 499 dono. Thoughts on Tony Khan releasing the backstage footage, then taking the gut punch and pile driver. P.S. Would love more car content on your main channel. Yeah, I need to get back into car stuff. Because really, that's like, people think I don't watch video game content on YouTube. I watch car stuff, funny dogs, and Kid Smooth. My thoughts on Tony Khan releasing the backstage footage. I thought it was fine. You know, I don't understand why reality blurring is bad now, but it wasn't bad back then. I mean, this isn't exactly something new, especially when, like, I'm sorry, people are team CM Punk. That I don't see it. I see a guy in his mid-40s who can't control his emotions. And it's like, bro, you're a fucking millionaire. who cares? You know, like let things go. Like you're not, you don't have to be the rebellious 16-year-old anymore. The gut punch and the pile driver, I mean, that's some of the most interesting story that we've gotten in a while, because now you have a lot of different places you could go. I don't want to see him out there every week or stuff like that, like being an authority figure. But if it's a once in a while thing, I mean, wait to see where it goes, man. Like wrestling fans, I feel like wrestling fans are just so jaded nowadays. And like that's just my opinion. Truly Epic, $2. Would you take the new Prius over a Tesla? Yes. I don't like Teslas. I don't like them. If people like them, that's cool. For me, but you know what I hate? This is completely off topic. I hate these fucking channels on YouTube. They're all shorts channels, and they take like a popular like animal video where it's like a dog doing something funny, and then they just narrate over it. It's like, that's not your fucking video. You're literally just saying what everyone watched already in the video. It's like, these two puppies are out of control. Look at how they react together. Subscribe for more. And there's like so many of these fucking channels, and they're getting like millions of views. And I'm like, all you did was say what everyone fucking saw. None of this is yours. This isn't your video. You're just talking over it, saying what everyone saw. Like, what the fuck is this shit? I hate those fucking channels, bro. Hate them. Hate them. Any thoughts on the NBA playoffs? Well, the Lakers suck, to no one's surprise. The Bucks got exposed. The Bucks aren't beating the Pacers unless Giannis comes back. They're toast. Cleveland's fine. I think Boston needs to be very careful playing with their food, because they're, Spoelstra is a great coach and he'll get the most out of people. And I mean, they beat the Boston at TD Arena. I'm not calling it the Garden. But, on their own home floor. So they need to be very careful. The Knicks will be fine. Joel Embiid's a fucking bitch. Someone needs to pop him in the face. Pelicans are trash. And Clippers are trash. No, I agree. I don't do that, like the takeover scene and stuff like that. I'm not into that. Like, car shows are fun, and a little debauchery is cool, but like, I don't know, some of that is just fucking, it's a little too much for me. Maybe I'm just old. I don't know, because even when I was young, like, I didn't really, we would do like some burnouts or some donuts and shit like that, but like street takeovers and stuff. But to some degree, the reason that these things happen are because drag strips are shut down and racetracks are shut down. Like, if people don't have somewhere to go, what do you expect them to do? Like, I don't understand. And I made a tweet about this, and people got on my ass like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. I said something along the lines of there should be government-funded racetracks and drag strips and stuff like that, and people got mad at that. And I'm like, this is how disenfranchised you have become, because your taxes are supposed to be paying for things for people. They're supposed to be utilizing your tax dollars to make things for people, for the citizens. This is what they should be doing. They should be building skate parks. They should be building homeless centers. They should be building drag strips where auto enthusiasts could go to, and racetracks and stuff like that. Not shutting these down because some fucking committee of people buys a plot of land, builds some houses that's too close to a racetrack, and they're like, oh, we need to shut down this racetrack. Like, no, your tax dollars are supposed to work for you. Make your infrastructure better. Make your town better. Make your community better. And they don't. You don't know where the fuck that money's going. And then they just raise taxes. And the thing about it is that, okay, they put in a skate park I'll get to the super chats and the thing, the RGT Army in just a second. You know, they build skate parks. Does every kid go to the skate park? No. They sometimes still go to the streets. But you're giving people an option. You're giving people a safer option where, you know, you fucking break your leg. Okay, well, there's, 20 parents there, and there's other kids that'll help you out. If you go to a racetrack, at least it's a bit more sanctioned. At least there's people that, you're in a controlled environment. It's not going to get rid of all of this, but it's going to make it a lot better for people. It's fucking crazy. Purdue, member of the RGT Army for 20 months. Nixon 5 and LeBron laid done in LA. LeBron is laid done. And hot take, he needs to get into a veteran role. He does not need to be the number one option anymore. Point blank, period. He has spurts of greatness, but he's slipping on the D. That sounds bad. On the defense. DC Fat Cat, $5 dono. Timberwolves are what? They what? What's that? You still got that KD sack in your mouth though? No, Timberwolves are legit. Obviously a lot of it rides on Ant, but I think the Timberwolves are legit. I think they need to get rid of either Gobert or Cat in the offseason. Unless they make a deep run, and then, then they don't need to. Shut up, Nate. Why is the stream name that kind of lame? Silver Strike 4 with a $2 donation. So John backtracked it. Oh, this fucking piece of shit. All right. Well, I could change the name. Can I? I think there's a way to do it. I told you, I'm not good at streaming, bro. And why am I watching that Indiana game and they keep showing Caitlin Clark? Like, okay, she's in the building. Cool. I don't need to see her face every 2 seconds. I don't understand that. Like, what are you trying to do? Trying to make it so that the WNBA makes some money for once? LOL, JK, Spawncast is fine or something. Fine. John sucks. There, better name. He is lazy. And he can't stick to anything either. Truly epic, $2 donation. RGT, what would your first act be as president? If I was president. How does that song go? Something about elected by Friday and okay. If I was president, I get elected on Friday, assassinated on Saturday, buried on Sunday. They go back to work on Monday. If I was president. So if instead of spending billions on the war, I can use that money so I can feed the poor. Come on, Wycliffe. You had to say something better there. I like this line, though, but the radio won't play this. They call it rebel music. How can you refuse it, children of Moses? I mean, bro, come on. Come on, Wycliffe. They totally played it on the radio. Yeah, Wycliffe. It's a good song. Peter Steele didn't die. He became Nate. The Pelicans will prove me wrong. Are you out of your goddamn mind? They're not doing shit without Zion. And Zion is too. I don't think Angel Reese is better than Caitlin Clark, but I think she's better looking than Caitlin Clark. I'm just saying. It was on the Chappelle Show. He did a live in studio thing, didn't he? What do I think about the Giants' new receiver? I mean, I hope it works out. I mean, he's a fucking amazing talent. It's just going to be getting him the ball in that offensive line. If the offensive line is good this year, and I know they have upgraded to some, I think we'll be fine. Who are the 5 best rappers of all time? Dylon, and Dylon. What the fuck kind of question is that? Yeah, SCJ, like, I mean, Caitlin's fine, but, like, Angel, she looks good. But, I mean, you know, it's all personal preference. Direct Feed Games asks, what do you think of John saying the Spawncast is going to a monthly show and then reversing course and saying he'll still do a weekly show on Saturdays, but in a different way? So, I don't know. Maybe he didn't like the feedback? That's what I gotta guess. Because honestly, Nate, I had no idea that video was removed when I started this stream. So I was kind of explaining to people, like, if you watch like the first 30 minutes of this, like, I'm trying to explain to people. MVG's in here trying to explain to people. Evan's in here trying to explain to people. And then people are like, oh, yeah, he got rid of the video. And I'm like, oh, well, then. Okay. That seems to be a bit of a problem. But, yeah. So I guess just disregard everything I said. John is a great leader. And we all love him. Now, I think he's going to do some solo stuff. I didn't quit the Spawncast. It's LOL, JK, Spawncast is fine, John sucks. That's the name of the stream. Oh no, X era. He didn't like me for a very long time, and I wasn't a super big fan of him just kind of dogging me. But, like, we ended up talking, and, like, it was fine. Like, my thing is, like, if you keep it just to work-related stuff, like, I don't hold any ill will towards you. It's when you start getting personal is when I get annoyed with it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to fuck with this guy. But if someone's just like, hey, your videos suck. Okay. All right, that's cool. As long as you keep it into the confines of YouTube, then, I hold no ill will towards you. And, if our paths cross, like, I'll come on your show. Like, it's not a big deal to me. John is stopping the Spawncast call. No, he's not. He made a community post last night saying that something will happen weekly, like answering Twitter questions on stream every Saturday. See? It's back, and it's better than ever. I was on it last week, Trisket. I was like, can you explain why OJ never wore a shirt with sleeves? I feel like OJ, I feel like he shaves his shoulders and he wants to show that off. I feel like he gets a good shoulder growth of hair. And when it's nice and smooth, like he puts like some cocoa butter on it after he shaves it, and then he likes to show it off. I mean, he's got some nice shoulders. Like, he's a pretty beefy dude, so hey. He lives in California. So, like, it's never, like, freezing cold there. Although, I did hear it is cold there. My uncle's there visiting my cousin for his son's birthday. And he said it was kind of cold. I think John gets laser hair. John gets something. John gets something. Because there is no way that motherfucker is fucking baby smooth, like, all over. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. It's not racist to assume it's cocoa butter because he told me to buy cocoa butter. He's the one who introduced cocoa butter to me. So, of course, I'm going to assume he uses the product that he endorses. Is Spawn Wave avoiding taxes? I don't think so. I haven't looked at his books, but I mean, I'm sure he's by the book. Fine. The Magic just went on a 27-5 run to take the lead. Dude, the Cavs are so fraudulent. They are so fraudulent. So fraudulent. They were fraudulent last year. They were fraudulent this year. They're not a serious team. And you could tell they're not a serious team. And it's a shame because I think they could do well if they were a bit more serious. Poltergeist X $2 donation. I think this is the chance to start the RGT cast. Oh, people would get bored because now who's gonna fucking come on? Nobody's gonna work with me. Josie definitely trying to avoid taxes. I mean, no, okay, there's a difference. Is John a tax fraud? No, but probably, you know, you want to avoid it to some degree. You know, some things you obviously have to claim, but like if some dude hands me a $5 bill at a convention or something, I ain't nobody's business. Do I dislike Alana Pierce? No, I don't know her. I think she kind of puts her foot in her mouth sometimes, but like, it's not really my business to be like, you know, call it out. So I'm sure she's fine though. I've never talked to her or really know her all that well. Oh yeah, Josie does roids for sure. Meat of the week. I guess it would be chicken wings. Yeah, X-Men 97 is fucking great, dude. And I definitely had like some reservations going into it, kind of some of the stuff surrounding it. But it ended up being really good. Goddamn right, Roger. Rainier 575 with the £2. Why is Dreamcast guy never on anymore? Did he get kicked? No, nobody has ever been kicked from the cast. So like people that were one-time guests may not have been re-invited for whatever reason, but anyone that was on regularly has never been kicked. It's always the same back end. It's always the same link, like here, this is where we're doing it. Here you go. Like everyone has access to it. Now, whether or not they decide to join, you know, it depends on if they got something going on or whatever the case may be. What is a guest that didn't get invited back? I mean, I can't really think, like, you have to look, and that was kind of a different time. So it was just kind of like people would come as a one-off, you know? Like Scott. Like Scott's only been on like once or twice, you know? Because people got different shit going on. Is that, Trisket, is that Hard Eights show? When are we getting Tables, Ladders, and Sean? You're on it, pal. This is Tables, Ladders, and Sean, rebranded. Because I didn't want to do wrestling stuff because it made it feel like work. Metal Jesus will say the Spawncast. He could. He is Metal Jesus. People got mad at me for calling the guy trying to do stuff with the crew Metal Joseph because I forgot his name. I was like, what? I wouldn't hold your breath on that, Trombita. Philip Mewson, come back. Come back, man. I don't know what that dude's doing. Remember he made like a little comeback? And like that was it. Like he was doing videos and stuff and they started getting, it started to flow a little bit decently. Like, yeah, of course people are going to fucking troll you. But, like, at some point, they'll probably give up. But then he just vanished. I think that dude... I don't think that dude's as nefarious as people make him out to be. 100% right, Berg. I don't think I don't think Phillips... I think he was just in way over his head. And, you know, he did stupid shit, for sure. But I don't know, like, how nefarious it was. And it could have been. But just from my optics, man, I don't know. Metal Jesus and Bob Wolf would be great reoccurring guests. Bob Wolf, the Bob Wolf who left the Nintendo podcast? That Bob Wolf, the Bob Wolf who doesn't want to do a podcast. What is that X-Men thing behind me? That is the playset thing. Wolverine's, what's it called? X-Men Wolverine playset. The Danger Room. Here's what it looks like on the thing. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's just in the box. I never like took it out or anything. But like, it's dope. I like that old X-Men shit. Yeah, Jordan's fine as far as I'm aware. He's been living life. Look at his Instagram. Motherfucker's in Japan with his girlfriend and shit. Like, that's the thing, man. Like, things change with people. You know? They get different priorities and stuff like that. That's why it's never, you know, beef related. It's just people got different things going on. People prioritize different things. People get bored with different things. People want to do different things. No, I didn't. LWIAY84. I did not. But you know what? Oh, I had it. Yeah, I had it so that it was yeah, we're still here. We had to change the name because I was wrong. Yeah, people are people, man. Everyone's got their own lives to live. Banned, Carlos! Banned! Yeah, I'll probably go for another 15 minutes or so. I got to get some groceries. I'm out of milk. I used the remainder of my milk last night for my bowl of Frosted Flakes. And I need more cereal. I love cereal. That's why I thought it was weird when everyone got mad at that dude who was like some CEO and he was like, well, people should eat cereal for dinner. People were like, oh, how dare you tell me to eat cereal for dinner? Motherfucker, I eat cereal for dinner at least 3 times a week. Like, bro. Oh, no, bro. I got that Instacart. Oh, Jez doesn't like me. Jez doesn't like me. Rand likes me. I do like some Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But if you go to Aldi, then you got to get like the off-brand stuff because they don't really have many name brands. Yeah, I'm on that Instacart tip. Like, I ain't going to, dude, I fucking hate grocery shopping. Like, grocery shopping is my personal hell. Because there's all these people, they're always touching stuff, they're always in your way. Nobody knows what they really need. Even though they have a list, they don't know what they need. I want to get in, I want to get out. Boom. Yeah, I mean, that whole situation, I'm over that situation 100%. No, Evan, I went to grandma's house for lunch. Like, I'm over that situation 100%. I'm not mad at any of those people, but I did take a mental note of the people who were dogpiling on me. And, you know, it's very funny. It's very funny to me. So I just laugh about it, but I take a mental note. Stevie's been super busy lately. He's supposed to send me something like a month and a half ago, and I'm still waiting on it. And he'll message me and be like, yeah, it's coming. I go, okay. I forgive, but I can't forget. I stopped at a gas station I wasn't familiar with. Had to get a drink. Drank all my bottled water on the ride over. That's one thing I don't like about my new car, or my new to me car, the second car. The cup holder is the stupidest fucking thing in the absolute universe, and I hate it. So I have to have bottled drinks. I can't have canned drinks. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see anything, Evan. What a weird thing to say. What am I looking forward to in 2024, gaming or life in general? I don't know. I'm not someone who really looks like too far into the future because things can always change, you know. In a blink of an eye, things can change. So I don't really, I'm a very week by week person. Yeah, I think Owen's trying to fuck. Owen, are you trying to fuck? You could say it here, man. We're not judgmental. No, Tron. This vehicle, it has a cup holder. It's just the worst fucking cup holder in existence. To access it is ridiculous, and I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. All right, Owen, we got to go in timeout, buddy. You've been a bad boy. Lydia, member of the RGT Army for 14 months. I'm going to be sad. I need my Saturday night RGT fix. Love you. I will be. You're on to something, Pac. I'll still be streaming. And I know I say that every time, but I'm going to try and stream more, like seriously. Because especially with just how dry things have been, like I might as well just stream and hang out for a little bit, even if it's just for a little bit. Was there ever a time with the cast where members were beefing and needed time to cool off? Not that I know of. No, I don't think so. I can't really recall anything either that was kind of like that. Honda Fits are kind of cool. Nice, Deco. I'm getting another handheld sent my way soon. Yeah, I mean, Twitter's a little different. People will beef on Twitter over nothing. Well, yeah, Miss Click probably got mad at me several times. But I wasn't mad at her. Because, like, beef, in my opinion, it has to be both people. Like, if one person is just mad at another person, that's not really beef. But yeah, Click's been mad at me for sure. For sure. Which, probably some of the times I deserved it. Maybe not every time. Yeah, she's a stepsister. Your stepsister's always going to get mad at you for stuff. Okay, Twitter, X. Bro, I could go. I wish there was an Arby's near me. I wish there was an Arby's near me. There's not. Yeah, he's just taking a peek. Ain't hurt nobody. Me and Click could do a podcast. She's got that baby. Half the time she forgets to stream because she got the baby. I need the baby. You're a lucky man. You get to enjoy the fruits of Arby's labor. Smeef and cheddar, which is the beef and cheddar, but we thought it was funny to say Smeef and cheddar, so we'd go through the drive-thru and be like, I want a Smeef and cheddar, because we were fucking idiots. Then the classic roast beef, the Big Montana. I remember, I got an Arby's story. Shane Gehring with $5 dono. Love your mentality. God bless. God bless you, Shane. Thank you so much, man. We used to go to Arby's every day, senior year of high school, because they would open at 10:30. Second period started at 10:30, and we would leave and go to Arby's because you could smoke cigarettes inside of there, and they would let us like loiter. Like, we would get food, we would get lunch every day. It got to the point of where you would we would walk in and we would just sit down and they already knew what we wanted. Like, they would bring it to the table, and like we would just pay when we left because they all liked us because, you know, we were regular customers. One time there was an assistant manager there who we hadn't ever seen before. He was from another store. I think the normal lady who was the assistant manager got sick and was out of work. And he, one of us got a Big Montana for some reason, which was not something we normally got. Big Montana is the biggest roast beef sandwich. And the dude was like, yeah, I got to tell you guys something. We're like, what? He was like, they're making a Big Alaskan now. I was like, a Big Alaskan? And he's like, yeah, it's bigger than the Big Montana. It's going to be the biggest sandwich Arby's has. And we got so excited, bro. We were like, whoa, the Big Alaskan. Who's going to fucking eat that first? You know, we got to get the Big Alaskan. And then that dude ended up, like, working a few more times for that lady, and then he disappeared. And then I asked the lady, I was like, hey, that dude who filled in for you, I was like, what happened to him? And she was like, oh, he's no longer with the company. And I was like, oh, what? And so I always theorized that the Big Alaskan was going to be a secret, and he revealed that secret, and they saw him revealing that secret on camera, and they fired him because they never came out with the Big Alaskan. Did they cancel it because he revealed the secret? I don't know, but I wouldn't put it past Arby's. We ate there every fucking day. It was ridiculous. It's good. Fucking great food, though. I love Arby's. And yeah, like the 5 for 5s. I ended up getting an apartment right near that Arby's. And fucking... yeah, they got mott sticks. You get mott sticks in a fucking roast beef sandwich. But that 5 for 5, man. Oh, man. That was... dude. Sometimes we would get like 10 sandwiches and fucking stick them in my fridge. And just be like, all right, we eat some tomorrow. Fuck it. Arby sauce. I just drink Arby sauce. No, that was before my health problems. That was in my younger years, which I probably had health problems, but I just never went to the doctor, so I didn't know about them. I don't fuck with the horsey sauce. No horsey sauce for me. I'm not really into white sauces. Like aside from like vegetable ranch dip, you know, like the shit that you put like baby carrots and broccoli in. Like all the other white sauces, I don't really fuck with mayonnaise. If mayonnaise is on something, like okay. But like horsey sauce, horseradish sauce, I don't really like ranch unless it's the veggie dip ranch. Oh yeah, truly epic. I do cheat meals. I just look at I look at my blood pressure, and like as long as my blood pressure, like if I want, okay, so say I want to eat shitty one day, and I just want to fucking eat shitty. I'll check my blood pressure. I'll see what my blood pressure is. If it's good, fuck it, I'm gonna eat shitty. If it's high, all right, not today. What's up, Asian Red Beard? You getting a little sweaty around the collar there, buddy? Huh? Down 2-1? Huh? Pacers? Huh? What's going on there? Huh? Just wondering. Huh? Blue cheese dry. So I used to eat Hungry Man meals, and then y'all are good. If he's not back, y'all are fucked. The blue cheese buffalo mac and cheese was really good. What are my thoughts on Sweden? It's all right. They got some hot chicks. Seems like a decent place. Tomorrow is Knicks versus Sixers at 1 p.m. Eastern time, which means I have to make tomorrow's video tonight. But I already have an idea of what I'm going to do. I love that song. The Weird Al parody. Any good pharmacy tech stories? Fucking million of them. Like, that place was wild. Fist fights, crackheads, robberies, all sorts of stuff, man. No, I can't do that. Boom, you kill boomers. I can't do that. I have too many mental breakdowns. Yeah, Lillard looks fucking like a crippled man out. He looks like Ricky Berwick moving around out there. Shout out to Ricky Berwick. Learning any new languages? No. What, the carded figures? Never. You can't. It's collectible. You can't. No, I struggle enough with English, bro. I don't need to be messing around with other stuff. All right, folks. I got to pee, and I got to get my milk and my cereal. So we're going to wrap this up. I guess the Spawncast isn't dead. Long live the Spawncast. John backtracked. I am going to stream more often, though, and I know I say that after every stream, but I'm going to stick with it this time. So I will be back sometime this upcoming week. Maybe I'll try to structure something. Maybe I won't. We do have Game and Talk Wednesday, this upcoming Wednesday. No fucking idea what we're going to talk about. And so, yeah, make sure you check out the videos over on the main channel. We hit 497,000. We're almost at 500. And then I can finally sleep good because I just want to get 500,000 subs. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your enemies. Because a hate watch, my friend, still a watch. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you to all of the channel members. You guys are awesome. Thank you to everyone who donated. You guys are awesome as well. We'll be back sometime next week. I'll try to make an announcement or something.